What's up, party people?
What's up, everybody?
Yo, I'm
Welcome
feeling
to
a
the
little
hot
odd
seat.
right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a different setting. Like it's so weird. I'm feeling odd. Is anyone else feeling? What's up, party people? For those who are watching this, we got a special guest because not only the special guest is here, but it's actually right here. So
yeah, that's crazy.
For those who are here, thank y'all so much, Mr. Larry D. We do have a special guest. I am going to go ahead and bring them on so we can go ahead and get this started. I guarantee you're going to love it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who it is. Let's see. I think let me get to it. Oh, who's that? What's up?
All right, we got Haley from Oddball Aquatics up in the house tonight. What's up, people? How y'all doing over there?
Just chilling. Mom's at my house.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all having a good time over there.
Yo,
the kids are screaming.
Yeah.
Well, they're not having. It don't sound like they're having a good time, but.
So 2 for 1, live stream and a video coming up soon on a full fish room tour, fish house almost. She's doing the LRB thing to the extreme. Actually, I think
he hasn't seen the.
Oh, this video is about to be good. It's about to be a banger. What's up, everybody? Let me get to my phone because I can't really see because this is so beautiful. We got to see this. Let me go ahead and look and see what we do. For those who are in the chat and one of my mods, please do me a huge favor and splash her link all over throughout the night, please, and thank you.
Tomatoes.
Hashtag tomato. I think it's when
if you guys are
on like a word or someone passes on another word. So hashtag tomatoes.
I don't know what that means.
Hashtag tomatoes.
Streams, what's up?
Hashtag
they think y'all looking at tomatoes.
So it's over.
Petzotics.
We got some questions. Everybody, it's in here. Everyone's in here.
I'm like reading the chat on Rob's little computer, so I can't.
Look, all right. So we got HC Aqua. We got a lot of people. We got Petzotics. We got Laura. We got Tiff. We got Bob. We got Sandy. Pam, we got Joel, and we got Miss Candy. What's up, everybody?
Candy,
yeah. What up?
Love you, Candy.
Hardest working mod in YouTube.
Yeah, she's amazing.
For those who have never been here, seen this with their own eyes,
Rob's getting it.
I'm telling you, it's so. You can't. This phone's never gonna do anything of this. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. You got me jealous over here, man.
It's so. Look, I'm telling y'all, this video is about to be a banger. It's hard, man. It's hard. What you say? Well, I was showing them my tomatoes.
That's what happened. It was that Bob Kaler's garden he was showing.
Came along.
All right. You got tomatoes at your house?
No, he would.
Oh, you
Bob was showing.
Bob Kaler was showing all his stuff. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Larry. Tell Mr. Kev.
He was out back.
Say what's up to him in a while. What up, Mr. Kev?
Dude, we got Small Fry in the house too.
This is one box that you would love to open every day. Yeah. Close it every night. You would hate to close it. I'm telling you, this thing right sure.
No, it rains when you close it. It's fun.
Oh, it rains.
Well, because it's
what?
Humidity, so it's
Small Fry. What is up?
Hot water. It evaporates. Gets on the glass on the top. Rains down.
Yo, that's dope.
When I open it up, it actually isn't that great for it because everything that's in here that usually lives in 100% humidity starts to dry out. So it's like when you open up an enclosed terrarium.
Okay.
So Haley, is that a DIY?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the video. Hey, I got a question out the gate. Look, listen, there's so many people in here and I can't see. If you hit the Rob93 at Rob93 Aquatics, I will actually see it and highlight that question. Do me a huge favor and do that, please and thank you. But I got a question for you out the gate. What? I have not even said anything about questions. What is the hardest plant you have ever tried to grow and it just never grew for you?
Java fern. I can't can't grow Java fern.
I can't really either, but hold on. You got all of this, and that's a simple plant, right?
That's a real simple
plant, right? Okay, Ozzy. That's a simple plant in my book, and I can't grow it, period. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say that myself, but to see this lush, lavish, like, it's just... It just takes my breath away. It's just fresh air. Like, it just, I don't know. I think it's taking air and carbon. Like, it's just taking everything. This is how beautiful it is. It's doing everything. I don't know what it is. It's the dehumidifier. It's everything. It's just like,
wow. Yeah, I wish I was there, man. That's amazing.
Aquaballs can't grow Java ferns either, right?
Oh, okay.
Worst plant ever. I can't.
Okay. Streetwise says some stuff.
Fish Dreams on my side. See, no Boost, Bob. Kev. I can grow Boost. Boost is easy. You just gotta put it in the dark.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Boost doesn't like light. Everybody says to put Boost in high light. I think that's a fallacy.
Weed was easy, yo.
These weeds are easy.
Yeah, we call it algae these days.
Yeah, right. Vanoski's tank. That is, I'm telling you, I can't see either. That is, what's up, dude? Yo, I'm telling you, if y'all have not seen this pond, and I know Green Terror, you're doing a pond too, right? Yo, she was telling me she was doing what go ahead.
Oh, she's talking about purling. Purling's like usually one of two things. Either you did a water change and there's a bunch of gas exchange going on in your tank, so bubbles happen.
Yep.
Or you poured a bunch of seltzer water in it. Or your lights just kicked on and it's converting stuff into water. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, but if you want that money shot, like if you got your tank looking perfect and you want that money shot where it's purling,
right?
Seltzer water.
Nice.
Bubbles.
Nice.
Hey, the doorway's blocked.
Go around the other way.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Kids are the darnest. I'm telling you. I can't wait till my little ones start. Well, I don't want to say
it's
that.
It's coming for you.
Tim G, what is up? Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. For those who are overseas, late night, early morning, thank y'all so much. We are with Haley with Oddball Aquatics, y'all.
Yeah,
you know how I see this? Like, if y'all see this, it's truly an honor. Real talk. This is crazy. Like, the work that you put into this is just wow.
Yeah. What do you got in that, Haley?
Ropefish. It's a ropefish.
Awesome.
I'm trying to breed ropefish.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Good vibe.
But it's basically just water and dirt. Like, it's a pond liner with water and organic potting soil in it.
Oh, that's dope.
And plants.
How long it took you to put that together?
About a year.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is like a year in. It's been through several. Like, I watch alliopathy. I don't know if you know what alliopathy is. That's where like plants battle each other with their pheromones. I watch that happen in here. So I'll like find a new plant that I want to try out of the water or whatever, and I'll put it in here, and you can see like what plants like it, what plants don't. Does it like the light? Does it like the shade? It's basically just a giant experiment in what plants will do.
That's awesome.
Peace lily.
She told me that. Yeah, she told me that.
That are on the sides here, and peace lilies get huge. So this thing keeps trying to grow bigger, and it's actually bonsaiing itself. So it's like growing in spirals.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this thing is crazy.
Wow.
She said it literally. She said it took over, and I'm like, wow, I can actually see that. But
it's got a life
together. Certain things actually grew together, which actually made this thing look just immaculate, y'all.
And pearlweed hates everything. If you put something near pearlweed, it dies.
Oh,
that is
wow.
what I figured
out. Do you clip any of them to keep them like nice and neat, or you just you're letting it go?
I mean, I kind of do the whole jungle vibe. I'm kind of more about like let it do its thing, but like I plant the stuff where I want it. It's like this needs to go in this corner, this needs to go over here, and then I just let it go until it's time to pull it out, which inevitably every plant gets too big for where it's at, and it's time to pull some of it out, or it's gonna grow algae or die or whatever.
And then also when coming here, she's always trying to pawn something off on me. So either when we are at the if we're at the
Tell
local
Robbie
fish
needs
club,
crabs.
if we're at the fish club, right? She drives a distance. Like I had to drive like about 35 minutes. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. But look, listen, right. I was like, yo, they don't got street lights out here. And then when we was walking on the sidewalks, yo, got like dirt and weeds and stuff. I'm like, y'all sidewalks don't even exist out here.
I live in the middle of nowhere. And I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's like tiny little town. We got a fire department. We got a convenience store. It's called the Clayton Food Store. Like
the Clay Food Store.
Yeah. Well, and it used to be the Clayton Food Store because for about the first, 15 years of my life, because I've lived here all my life, for the first 15 years, the D in food had fallen off, and the owner just didn't replace it. He was like, "Forget it, I don't care." So it's the Clayton Food Store for like ever, and then it's been bought by like 3 different people, and now the people that own it and my daughter like have this huge relationship where she comes in and buys candy, and they give her extra candy, and like it's a big deal. They call her Sugar Queen.
So Cole got a question for either one, but I more than like our first question. Okay. I guarantee she'll probably give you some feedback on that because that is a great question. Can you take a plant and then a plant out of an aquarium and grow it in soil and then transfer it back in there?
Depends on the plant. Yes, yes. Asterisk. The reason I do most of this is because this is 100% humidity. So these plants are all growing in their underwater form. Some of these plants would not grow out of water the way that they're growing now. Mm-hmm. So like water wisteria. In here, it looks like this, right?
Yo, it looked like straight up.
Like you it's super, like bigger leaves. If you grow this out of water in not 100% humidity, it becomes tighter and it has like super jagged pointy leaves on it. So yes, you can take plants out of the aquarium and grow them in soil, but when you put them back in, they're going to have to convert back to this form. That's why people talk about immersed versus immersed plants. And when you buy them from a farm, you have to convert them. It's because they're grown out of water.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Haley, what's your favorite plant? Like, which one do you like?
I can't name a favorite plant. That's like impossible.
Okay.
How about this? I can. I take that back. Crenum natans. I finally got a Crenum natans. I actually have 2 of them. And I swear to you, I've wanted this plant for forever. It's my favorite plant ever. I love it. It's got these huge leaves. It grows huge. It's, love it.
Nice. We got more questions.
From small fry and submerged of folks that don't know the difference of plants.
So it's just grown in water versus grown out of water.
Okay.
So an immersed, so immersed grown, it immersed from the water, right? Okay, so it's grown out of water. Submerged or immersed in the water. Now, usually when you buy plants, they're only going to tell you if it's actually grown in water because the people that are selling plants that are grown out of water aren't going to want you to focus in on that information. Okay. And it's not like they're bad plants. It's just you can't give up on them and you got to give them some nutrients to convert because if you just put those in a sterile environment, they're going to stay the way they are until they can't anymore and then they're going to die. Okay. But if they get food like a fertilizer or there's a fish pooping in there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They can convert. It just takes a minute.
So, talking about those sterile plants that you were saying, how do you feel about those specimen cups, those tissue cultures? Plants? How do you feel about those? Because I know you said like them transferring into a place that is infested with like diseases, may perhaps or snails, and it's just changing its whole environment, and it's not in water, it's in this little thing, and it's getting this little humidity, and it's getting
I don't necessarily like tissue culture plants for their ability to grow, but I do, however, think if you're trying to get a very specific, very rare plant that's like some of the boosts, some of the different types of boosts and stuff like that, if you buy those like as a tissue culture, usually you get like multiple plants in there, like
Mhm.
little, and you got to grow them, and
Mhm.
it takes forever.
Okay.
But you get more plants versus if you buy one.
Wow.
Dang, Haley, you know more about plants than poison ivy.
I don't know about all that. I'm just honestly, I have not been doing this that long.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really, really good teacher. He's not in
Mhm.
here, so I can actually say this without him getting a big head. But I honestly had a really good teacher who
Awesome.
Yeah.
showed me that this happens already. Like, I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not getting in the way of myself. Like all these canister filters, all this junk, all this chemicals that we try to put in, the algae down.
It's so
pH
quiet
up.
and it's so quiet in this house. I'm telling you, it's so quiet.
0 chemicals happen in this house. I don't even use Prime because I have a well.
Wow.
So I don't have to worry about
She's
chlorine.
too lucky right now.
Oh,
She's
wow.
so lucky right now, yeah.
It's
That's
literally
awesome.
water out, water in. I don't gravel back. I don't, none of that.
Wow.
I've heard
Okay.
that some plants are better cut off all the
Farm fresh leaves so that the plant can focus entirely on converting
There you
submerged
go.
leaves. That's true as long as you don't strip that plant down to nothing. Like a lot of times when you get a plant in, you'll want to take off any dead leaves anyway, whether it's grown out of water or in water. When you get a plant, the first thing you want to do is take off anything that's damaged. And I actually learned this from Candy Overhauls. So shout out to Candy Overhauls. Anything that's
Word.
damaged is just the plant is trying to fix it.
word.
So instead of trying to fix that broken leaf,
Mhm.
take that leaf off, let the plant focus on what it needs to do, which is put
Yeah.
out roots and grow.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll save its energy that way too.
Right.
You know.
And you said something interesting before we were on here. You said water changes equals growth.
Yeah, that's literally weekly water changes. And I'm not talking a 25% water change, 50% or more. Like I am chucking water through these things because you want to know what nature does? It rains
Yep.
It
Yep.
does.
and water moves. Even
Mhm.
this most stagnant pond that you'll ever find, there's water churning through that thing somehow,
Right.
somewhere. And if not, the fish that live in it are adapted for it. Like this pond can go months without a water change. And these fish nothing bad will happen to these fish. Because these fish come from a place where, well, they actually come from a place where it rains every day. But the places where they come from are more stagnant waters. So they
Right.
breathe 60% atmospheric oxygen. They'll be
Mhm.
fine. But
Right.
for my plants, every time you do a water change, you're adding stuff to the water. Even if you're not fertilizing, you're adding minerals and different things back to the water that your fish need and your plants need. So water changes equals growth.
Hey, Haley, I got a question because I've seen a video of yours. You know quite a bit about shrimp, right?
No. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm
got.
learning about shrimp. I'm honestly doing tons of research. Sorry. I'm doing tons of beeping. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
I'm doing tons of research on shrimp right now because I'm doing a lot of work with shrimp for aquatic arts. I do not profess to be an expert on shrimp. But
I do have a personal question because this is regarding what happened with my shrimp. I had to get rid of them, but have you ever heard of shrimp having like black heads?
Blackheads?
Yeah, like it's like
their head turns black, or like they have like
Yeah.
little pinpoints on them.
like their head turns black.
No, that's weird. What's
Yeah.
happening with your shrimp?
It's weird. Like it'll be all like our shrimp was all like cherry red, but it had a black dot on their head.
That's weird.
That is
And
really-
they were
I
even
haven't seen
born like that too. Some of the babies were born like that too.
Well, maybe they just have a dot on their head.
and they're not
Was
breeding,
it hurting them?
they're not breeding true no more.
No, they seemed healthy.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just a color morph. Like
Right.
shrimp. I'm assuming you're talking about Neocaridina.
Yeah.
Their wild form is a clear shrimp with black stripes on it. So whatever is bred into that shrimp, like if you're not culling them, that's how people get those straight lines.
Mhm.
Is they cull the heck out of them because as soon as it throws something that's
One
even a
off.
little lighter
Yeah.
or it doesn't have all the legs the right color,
Right.
you got to pull that thing out and put it somewhere else.
Right.
That's how- And Riley shrimp became a thing where the color's broken up and there's weird spots and
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, they were becoming Einstein shrimp. That's their brain. I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about dots on shrimp's head other than some shrimps have weird colors.
So Bob says he only does rainwater and snow for his pond. Look, he's doing
Right,
it
nature's
like that.
doing his water
Real talk,
changes.
yeah, he's doing nature.
That pond outside with all those guppies in it, I don't water change that.
Oh yeah.
And it's on my porch.
Nice.
It doesn't even get that.
Yeah, that's
much
pretty
rain.
nice. I likes that a lot.
Something got in it last night, tore up all my plants. It's probably that raccoon. It's probably back. Raccoon part 2.
Was that other one when you got the little baby?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's the same raccoon, but apparently
you did a live stream. You did a video. Like
I fought it. Live. Are you kidding me? I had a stick. It was ridiculous.
Oh, it's like Aqua and his squirrel, and then it's.
Oh, Dan Slee, whatever, Dan Slee. I do not need to cut any of these plants. You leave my jungle alone. Dan Slee always wanted me to trim my plants. No. No.
And white clouds. They are all arrived alive and well, but they are small. And pandagars or suckerfish are so cute. Anything special I should give them?
Feed the crap out of them, Sharon. You got those from Aquatic Arts. Receive Pandagara, Borneo suckers, white clouds. Pandagara are small. They're all going to be. They always come in small. And the last batch that we got at Aquatic Arts of everything just came in crazy. Like we had to do so much work with that batch because it was delayed a day. It was insane. So I've been feeding them. So I'm in charge of feeding the fish at Aquatic Arts. Feed the crap out of them. I've been trying to put weight on like a ton of these fish. So if you've gotten something in the last week from Aquatic Arts, feed. Because that's what I've been doing. I cleaned them all up. Everything looks pretty darn good, but feed them.
So you work there, Haley, or what?
At Aquatic Arts, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I just started there in March.
How does it feel to work for?
I'm like petting those pothos over here.
This pond is so magical. You don't understand. You don't understand when you look into it. You don't know if you're leaning on it. You don't know, like you don't know what placement you are when you're done looking at it. You'll look at it and you'll go, what do I gotta do next? You're like, dang, what was I supposed to do? You're like, did I was supposed to take a drink? I'm kind of thirsty. Do I gotta go pee? Do I gotta go do something? You're like, dang, I was supposed to do something, but I walked past it.
It's like TikTok. You get lost in there for like an hour. You're like, wait, what am I gonna?
See, I don't know about TikTok.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm so jealous that you're there, man. Because I wish I was there.
What flavor of jelly are you right now? Because I'm telling you right now,
I'm grape jelly right now. Grape jelly,
peanut butter and jelly right now. I'm telling you, because this right here, dude. Like she said, the camera has no idea what it's doing. Like it's so green in here. It's just so immaculate.
Yeah, it's all the different.
Is it hot in there or is it cool in there?
It's 75 degrees in here.
When I'm telling you it's nice, because I wear a sweatshirt in my fish room, and I run my fish room hot.
I don't run heaters in a lot of these tanks.
I run a heater in my whole entire fish room. So
how cold some of these fish can take it?
Probably under at least 55.
Do you know how hot some of these fish can take it? Do you know how hot my Bichir tank was when I finally checked the temperature after
90.
a month? 95.
Oh my goodness! See, I knew it was something like outstanding.
And they were breeding.
Wow.
People, all these rules. Everybody's like, oh, and it says this online, and you're supposed to do this, and we have to this many miles per gallon on the filter or whatever.
Right.
Go hard.
Nonsense.
It seems like, you know what? I love that approach, that natural approach to it, because it's
happening outside, man.
Exactly.
If you the reason that this is an enclosed system is because I had to replicate outside for ropefish, and outside for ropefish is Africa, where it's 90 degrees and it rains every day. Okay.
Right.
So they need tropical. So what did I do? I put a heater in the water and I enclosed the system.
She even did a rainstorm simulation.
I do.
That's
I have a
awesome.
light that'll simulate a lightning storm.
Awesome.
But they're still not great. So I'm gonna put them in a Faraday cage because they have this sensor on the front of their face that's called the ampullary of Lorenzini. It's the same thing sharks have, and they can sense like electromagnetism. And I feel like all this 5G and like my microwave is like noise to them. Think about how that would be if you could sense like megahertz from something electronic and you lived in the middle of a town.
It'll give you a migraine.
Coming at you.
Yeah, it'll give you a migraine all day.
Right. So I'm going to put a Faraday cage around them. That's my next step is I'm going to build a new pond inside of a Faraday cage. Possibly outside, possibly in my basement. I might make Greg Woodstock build it because he owes me a pond.
Nice.
I'm not really sure yet.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you have air? Is that air shocks?
Air shocks
in on the plant box, or if not, it would be sick.
Do you have air shocks on your plant box? Air shocks? I don't know what air shocks
That's
are.
what I was like, huh?
There's an airline running, but
I'm not sure what that is either.
it's basically
School
like
us on
right
that.
there bubbling.
Yeah.
Like, you see it? It does nothing. I think there's a house on fire or something. Do you hear the sirens?
I hear
I do
sirens.
not live in a high crime area.
I told you when I come
That
to
is
places.
probably like my neighbor having
When
a
I
heart
come to
attack.
places, it's just like they know Rob's here.
No, this is like
Hey.
small town hardcore. So like,
I got an offsuit question.
okay, go.
When was the last homicide in your town?
Probably never.
So I don't remember, but like a long time ago, I don't know. But
Like
there's
30 years ago.
the crime in my town is more like hilarious. So the last big thing and like that like everybody talks about. So there was this dude, and for the sake of this argument, we will call him Joe Schmo. And Joe Schmo is the smartest dude you'll ever meet, like Rain Man smart with like building stuff. Like he could build a radio out of a coconut like that. He could talk to phone.
He was like the MacGyver smoker.
Hardcore. So he decides he wanted to take over the town, right? Like, I'm going to take over the town. This is a town of like 500 people. Okay? He's going to take it over. So
Oh,
the town hall figures out that maybe he's planting pipe bombs in the town hall members' mailboxes.
what?
So they send in an undercover agent to his house to find out if he has the stuff to make pipe bombs. And the undercover agent asks him, "Do you have it?" And he goes, "Yeah, let me show you how to make one," right? And he shows the undercover agent all his stuff and how to make it. And so the undercover agent looks at him and goes, "How do you know I'm not like an undercover agent or something?" And he goes, "Oh no, that's impossible. I have a monitoring system on my house." And he walks over to the wall and he flips a switch and it turns on this alarm system that he has for like if you have a wire that's like transmitting a signal outside of his house. And this thing starts blaring because this is wired. And he goes down like that. It was so funny. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
After like nothing, and we hung out like all the time. It was hilarious.
That's what happened.
My town is nuts.
Tom Patterson
Wow.
says Spider Plant is
That
survival.
definitely was a dope story, though. I loved it.
That's
Oddball.
because Tom Patterson gave me that spider plant. He sees it, or he might see it. Yeah, the spider plants are awesome. The peace lilies are actually bonsaiing themselves because they can't grow bigger and out, so they're like curling into circles.
True.
It's super cool.
True. It really is.
So
Tom-
you're basically creating your own hybrid plants. That's pretty sweet.
Bonsai peace lilies. What's up,
Dude. I don't care what no one says. That's pretty legit.
Oh, real quick, what heater you got in there for it?
That's
It's
a
a
good question.
Chinese knockoff heater that I got off Amazon.
Word.
You trust that?
Works.
Word.
Ah,
Makes it hot. That's all that matters.
right? Like
I have a heart attack right
Why
now.
not?
They might need to come get me.
why you gotta control everything, bro? It's hot. It's a heater. It heats stuff up.
That's scary.
I got
Hey,
it.
Haley. Haley, oregato.
Yeah.
Look, Okay, so Scott has some Trimax. Get a hold of him. He tried to do a video of Trimax, but I got lost when he said he bred Oscars and a true parrotfish.
Word.
Trimac is cichlid.
Yes.
Yep. Don't know.
This is what we have to deal with. This is what we deal with at the fish club.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "It's a cichlid." And then she'll be like, "I'm like, what's that?" She goes, "Oh, that's Achilles fish." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah. I did a whole auction at a cichlid club, and
I was going to ask you about that. I that's the first time I ever seen you was at the live on the Big Fish deal. I was watching Suzy Q's live. You did an excellent job. You did an excellent job, by the way.
I'm so mad that there hasn't been an auction since then, because I had so much fun doing that, and I wanted to do it like another million times, and then they were like, no, everybody go home.
Yeah, that's right when COVID, where they told everybody to stay home. That's when
we weren't even supposed to go, dude. I was like, are you kidding me? Dude, I haven't stayed home since this stuff started. Not a chance.
She hit me up with a message on Instagram. Hey, Rob, you want to go to Ohio?
I was out.
I was like, what? I was like, she has to be in town somewhere. I looked at my lady and I was like,
I've been twice.
I was like, Haley wants me to go to Ohio. I was like, sooner or later, I'm gonna have to go. I mean, I'm gonna have to go to Ohio Fish Rescue because the last time we went, we only went for like 2 hours, and that was only to go to the 100 goldfish swim.
We didn't go.
You guys.
No, we didn't at all. We went there and straight back. No, next time we will.
You guys are friends. You guys are friends with Ohio Fish Rescue.
She is.
I love me some.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, they have a beautiful.
I'm not swimming in no pond. I'm letting you know now, and don't push me in because we will have some words afterwards.
Dude, it's so much fun to swim in a pond.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro,
I am like but look at me. He's bigger than me.
He's bigger than me.
Exactly, but you know how to swim in a in a pattern. You know, I saw you on all the. You was like, look, I'm in here. You was like, here, hold the camera. I'm like, really? Look, and she was like, yep, I'm just swimming, not reading the chat. I was like, yeah, okay. And you got a gar right behind you on your shoulder, like, ha ha ha. Like
it's beside you. They bite from the side.
I'm good.
They're side biters.
I'm good. Does anyone else have any questions? Because I'm letting you know we have this wonderful thing right here. So someone who can create this, even if you are creating something that you want to get something like this, it's.
You see that snail right in the surface?
Oh, she likes some snails too. So.
Oh, what's your favorite snail, Haley?
Ram's horn snail.
Any kind that cleans up.
Ram horns?
That isn't lazy. That isn't a lazy snail. Yeah, any lazy snail is not welcome to my house.
What about the mystery snail? You like the mystery snail?
All right. I got 2 apple snails, and here's my problem with those type of snails. Those type of snails eat plants, and I don't care who you are or what you say about how they don't eat plants or they only eat dying plants or whatever.
No, you're right. Yep.
If you don't feed them enough, they will eat those plants.
I see that.
That's right. Yep. You know what else you eat plants too? Those freaking little hitchhiker snails.
What? Pond snails?
Yeah.
Pond snails don't eat plants.
Yo, I swear I have some in my tank, and they were eating my plant.
Feed your snails, people. Snail lives matter.
Hey, I got some captain.
Oh, hey, Science Gal. She's up in the house.
Who's here?
Science Gal.
What's Jaden's favorite snail? The black devil spike snail, which is actually a Sulawesi rabbit snail that Dan Slee sent her, which is her favorite snail, which is in the albino galaxy guppy tank because it gets its own
it gets its own little thing. Yeah.
Nice.
It's Jaden's favorite.
Hey, they do recommend
how many tanks you got, Haley?
14 and 2 ponds.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And
there's about 7 in the basement that are about to get set up.
Yo, the transformation of what I've seen right now, like when I first seen, like when she initially went onto my channel to do a video with me, which was amazing. She said she was gonna make this, and she actually pointed that out, and I was like, "You did it.
Yeah,
you really did." Because I wouldn't imagine it being this big. I thought it was just gonna be like a little.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it seems a lot bigger than what I'm seeing here. Obviously,
dude, it's pretty.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, if you could see the perspective of how.
No, I could see the scale from how she's sitting
right here. Yep. Yeah, it's still going. Like, look, it's still going.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
People arm lengths.
Yeah. Two T-Rex arms.
Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, that's cool though, man. That's that idea was just freaking awesome.
Yellow spot rabbit snail. That's what it is.
And I'm getting into snails so much. I want the trapdoor snail. I want that one.
Trapdoor snails?
Yeah, I want that one.
I've got those at work.
See, I want that. Yeah, I want that one. That's a shapeless fly. Oh my goodness, Lefty. What up? Woo! Look, you didn't say nothing. Did you say anything in the chat and that's what you do? Thank you. You don't have to do that. I think that's what it is.
Oh.
That was cool. Thank you, Lefty.
Thank you.
Whatever happened to those raccoons? They did well, and they got released back into the wild. They went with a animal rehabilitator. So one of those people that's like I used to do that when I was a kid, but whatever.
Speaking
and then
of,
they released them back into the wild.
Speaking of that, how long you been fish keeping and into fish?
I mean, I've been animal keeping my entire life, like literally from the moment I was born.
Mm-hmm.
When I first moved out of my parents' house, I had an 8-foot red-tailed boa, and I moved into my own apartment, and I built an entire reptile room. This was like before I even knew that like people put videos on YouTube.
Right.
So I had like the whole reptile room. I had snakes and lizards and scorpions and the whole 9 yards, and ferrets and sugar gliders, and I used to keep a skunk. I had raccoons at one point that we hand raised, like 8 of them.
Man,
a lot of pets. And then I also have OCD really bad. Like part of my life is dealing with anxiety and OCD. And when I had my kid, it went full blown. Like I don't know how to handle life and reality because I cannot control anything. And nothing is where it's supposed to be.
Right.
So
I totally understand. I understand.
I decided to channel that into something. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I'm going to get a fish tank again. Because I've had fish before. I always had that community tank. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to get a fish tank. And this time I'm going to do live plants. Like I'm not going to mess. I've tried it before and it never works. And they always die. But I'm going to do it this time. And that was like when my kid was 2.
Oh my goodness.
And then I got back into this whole rope fish thing and started doing a bunch of research about rope fish and figured out nobody had bred them and nobody cares. And I started doing research and I was like,
challenge accepted.
Yep. So
nice, dude.
Then I went down this rabbit hole.
What do I see? Is that what?
Hey, that's pretty cool though. I mean, that's.
Oh my gosh, she got duckweed in here, guys. Oh my god.
Why you gotta tell me my problems?
She got.
Why, Mom?
You got something on your pond right here. You got something here on your pond
with this duckweed. I'll come to your house and point out duckweed.
Okay, so with this pond, and you just won a pond. Explain how you won.
I didn't just win a pond. I was given a pond by my bestest friend, Jess Shrimp Granny, who won a pond from Greg Woodstock.
Hey, Rob, you got
what's up, big dog?
You got a super chat, $2.99 for the Salty Reef with a fist bump emoji.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate.
Thank you, Salty Reef.
Right.
Hey, Salty Reef, do you have rotifers? Because I am in the market for some rotifers. Hit me up if you got rotifers out there, people. Thank you very much.
Look, boom, exchanging things that we need, and
I mean, I've got some on the way, but I want a live culture and also different strains because I'm gonna get a microscope.
Nice.
You and JH, yo.
You did the evil. You did the evil scientist thing.
That's cool and all, but
I'm gonna get a microscope.
It even makes me weird when I feed the live micro.
The things that I get to see working for someone who brings stuff in import, like there are things that happen in imports, okay? And things that happen to fish when they are stressed out. And I need to see it on a microbial level, and also fix it because I'm sick of it.
Okay, I understand. So if one passes away, you want to see what is it going on and see if there's other fish that's going on with
that's part of what I've been trying to focus on. There is like, what happens and how do we what are we dealing with that's problematic in here because it's imported, and or even the tank grown stuff, like we have to house it in there, and part of it is I have to figure out how to fix it.
So are you saying that they import everything improperly?
No. They don't import everything. They have tank bred stuff. They have stuff that is locally bred. They have stuff of mine. I bring my longfin bristlenose in there and sell them. And I'm trying to move them more towards that. And they are super open to that. So like you and your cichlids, I told you, if you breed me those cichlids and bring them to me, they will give you money for them. You will get whatever.
Word. Yo, you better take her up on that.
Getting into my addiction.
That's the whole point, bro. Help me help you.
Okay, good to go. That's all you got.
One hand watches the other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what this hobby should be.
Hey,
like,
my back needs to be scratched just as like everybody else.
Well, right. That's what I'm talking about. Like Dan Slee. Dan Slee sent me a rabbit snail. That's awesome. I sent Amber some plants the other day. Like I trimmed a bunch of plants, and she don't like it when I throw them away. So I sent them to her in a box. That's what this hobby is about. We got to spread information and stuff. Like there's some people just can't get. Like,
that's true. Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah, you're right.
And as long as it's not illegal. Like, when I went to Connecticut for the NEC convention, ramshorn snails, like a bag of ramshorn snails, 10 ramshorn snails, was going for like $20 or $30.
Wow.
Because they get them there.
What in the world?
So when people bring them in on a swap, they go like crazy.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, I've seen some weird things that like guppy.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Because certain people can't get it.
It's illegal. It's just because they don't bring them in those areas.
Guppy grass is it's true because you can see a bag.
Well, think about Indianapolis. Indianapolis is a cichlid keeping. I mean, we're moving away from it.
Plants, really.
We forever there was nowhere to get anything but African cichlids, fake plants.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they're just like the Reef is turning that around.
They're switching it. Yeah, they're switching it.
It's coming back around. Our club's trying to help, but like
it's half and half now, really.
There's just some areas that are flooded.
Yeah,
the market is flooded with a certain.
Yeah. So here's another, like you said, the ones that are readily available in the LFS. You don't see guppy grass at all, really. A lot of people don't see, and if you do, it's probably not. It's
because it doesn't hold up in a bag on a shelf.
That's true.
Or even in a cup.
And it needs to take time to actually flourish and actually get itself like actually looking good. It just needs
like low light and stagnant water.
Well, I'm just saying if you were to bunch it
up. And a lot
of
think about what you see at a pet store or even in aquatic arts. We use canister filters. Think about a canister blowing guppy grass around like all day long. Like
that's true.
Now we have guppy grass if you need to, but we have to set up a special tank just for guppy grass because.
Wow.
They should be free. Look, listen, not really.
Yes,
because,
Dan. Yes.
I mean, it's true, but I mean, a lot of people do love ramshorn stuff. So yeah, you're right.
I got some in my tank. I got quite a few actually.
Yeah, I like ramshorn snails.
Actually, they're having sex as we speak.
You don't lie to the people, Rob.
I don't.
I've seen your fish room.
I do like them. I got
these chopstick snails in this.
I don't have chopsticks yet. I do want chopsticks though.
Dude, my ram horns are having an orgy right now.
Oh nice.
Oh nice. That's an.
We call it a snail party.
Snail party.
Snail train.
Dan, you don't want to see pics of those crypts. They're alive, but like. They were in the tank with the plecos, and pleco horde waves
when they move
have really given them heck. And I don't want to move them because I'm afraid that's going to be the end of them. But I also can't get all those plecos out of there. So I'm trying.
So
it's a process.
So with all of these plants, I don't know all of the plants, and when I literally point at one, she will know it. Which ones that you feel?
That's not entirely true.
Some
of them. That's not entirely true.
The Sometimes ones I at least point out, she knows.
Sometimes I just stick stuff in there.
At least the ones that I know, she knows.
That's Snorgy.
Where is that? Where is it at?
Snorgy. Cole, right there.
Cole.
#Snorgy.
Oh yeah, Snorgy.
Oh,
dude.
That is so much.
That's genius.
Oh.
Can we trademark that? Can I get a hashtag TM?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think we can send that over to
Demonetized.
Yeah, I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think that's a.
Say it 3 times.
Not
I think we're good with that one. That's a play on words.
Yeah, I don't think we should pass that hashtag on. I don't think we should on that one.
Sharon Miller needs blue rice fish. Duly noted.
What up, Armo?
I got red cap rice fish and galaxy rice fish.
Okay.
And some other type of rice.
I got the blue. I got Miss Pam's rice fish. Are those the blue?
No, I don't have those here. We have them in aquatic.
I have the blue daisy.
Okay. You know how some people say betta and beta?
Yeah.
Right? And your favorite fish is, what is it called? Bichir? Or Bichir?
Oh,
how do you pronounce it?
Bichir.
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 And that's the proper way. Is that the proper way, or is that just?
Do you know? I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. You know, like
betta, right? I don't know. Depends on who you talk to. Which side of the block are you on?
Hashtag tomato or tomato.
But that's if you're at my house.
Biker.
I usually refer to them by their like species name because I have different species of them. So I'm like, did you feed the ornatopinus? Did you feed the Senegalis? Like, because I bought the bear around.
If you watch Super Cichlids, it's a bitcher.
Demonetized. Yeah, the bear is getting mad at you right now because the Bichirs are his fish. They're his favorite fish.
Oh, yo! And if y'all have not met the infamous bear, it's
bear is behind the screen. He's lurking.
It's an honor. It's on him. It's an honor.
Yeah,
I have to go out.
Who's in there?
You guys are here.
Oh, yeah, you can't pee while we're here.
Have some beer.
You don't want to pee live on YouTube?
What is that going to be a 2-minute solid stream?
I have done that. As long as your stream's going right now.
Oh, these are real time.
This is why it's epic.
Life.
This is epic to meet them too.
That is awesome. My walker.
Genuine.
This is real life.
This is genuine.
I don't got no sound stage. That's why I call my channel Oddball Aquatics, because everything's weird.
I don't think I'm doing it right.
Good. Weird is the new normal.
But
I'm not breeding my rice fish, right? Because I'm not taking out my Java.
Because you're not pulling the eggs?
Yeah, I'm not pulling eggs.
You gotta pull the parents of the eggs.
I know I'm not doing it.
You know how tasty an egg is?
Oh, I bet it is.
Do you eat eggs?
Delish.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I'm not doing
eggs when you eat them.
You're right.
Like, that's just common sense.
Oh, I'm doing it horrible. What is the minimum tank for a dinosaur biker?
I don't believe in minimum tank sizes.
Because there's never going to be a right size for anyone, right?
No, the right size is, can you keep that fish healthy and is it thriving and doing well?
Right.
So my original Senegalis Bichir tank, who is just a regular plain old colored Senegalis Bichir, I raised him in a 20-gallon long. He stayed in that 20-gallon long too long, because if you look at him, the rays on his back, some of them are busted, and they didn't grow back because he would jump and hit the top of the glass. Not because he couldn't get anywhere, but because he would jump. He's a big fish. That's why the water level on that tank is lowered.
He is pretty chunky, actually.
Because they'll jump.
Yeah, he's chunky.
And they'll hit the top of the thing and hurt themselves. So
I would think somebody's in my house if he was to hit the top of the tank.
So to answer your question, however you can keep, if you're doing water changes every week and you're just growing them out and you're going to get them something where they can move around and jump and do fine, whatever. If you've got a 20-gallon long that's surrounded by, land, that's totally different than if you have a 20-gallon long with no substrate, bare bottom, no plants, and a giant filter on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends what you're doing.
Right.
In general, a Senegalis Bichir is going to need about a 55-gallon tank when it grows to full size. And they grow pretty fast. So you got a plan for that. But I don't like to tell people what they can and cannot do with their fish because I've seen people keep them alive.
You got a cat.
I got 2 cats.
It scared the S word out of me.
Why?
It just touched me and I didn't know what it was.
His name's Ozzy.
Hey. Yeah, that's a good name for your cat.
The fewest capital letters in a Rob 93 stream. That is true. I'm doing a water change and keeping up with talking point. I don't know. Maybe he overslept.
That's what's going on.
Maybe he's getting his teeth readjusted. Maybe.
What's he got, like a grill?
No, he got false teeth. No, I'm just playing. He doesn't.
Diamonds in his
He doesn't have false teeth. He's just old and I always give him S word. But yeah, that's just how we are. We are always mess with
Big J, Thirsty Rabbit. What up, y'all?
I don't really like that.
How
is it biker? It has no K. Thank you, Thirsty. See, my friends, my Australians, where you at?
Did you just get
Austin in the house?
All lurking and moving plants around? Look, I was like, I looked at all the plants. I was like, ooh, I want something. She was like, do you really want something? And she's like, I'll pull it right now. I was like, no, don't do that. I got to do a video. Do it later. Or do it during the video because it's even awesomer.
Yeah, whatever you want.
But she's trying to give me some plants, y'all. And she knows I'm going to end up killing. You know, not mine.
Well,
we're going to try. Oh, my God. This sun is hitting so right on this. I see why I would get lost in this, like, real talk. If it hit you right here and you had to, like, you zoom in on it, I'm telling y'all. This is beautiful. Yes. So, our back, Streetwise, why do I know? Did you change your name? Because if you said the Rays are back, there's only one person I know that there's Rays.
I think Big Rich put a Ray in the pool.
Oh, did he?
I saw a picture on Instagram and I was like, is that a Ray in the pool? Gosh dang it.
That would be
I already got
that'd be cool,
with a gar and an arapaima.
That'd be cool.
And a bunch of giant catfish that want to eat my feet. And now Ray in there dropping barbs.
Right. Or potentially scared. I'm good. Like I said,
Let's get some Candiru, throw those in there.
Yeah,
Yo, Haley, you guys got catfish out there, big catfish?
I don't. Big Rich has a bunch of big catfish. I don't have any catfish.
No, I'm saying in the wild, around your area.
I mean, when people throw them in the lake, we do. We've got
when they stock them.
What are those things? Carp?
We got carp. We got channel cat. We got regular. We got all kinds of cats. All kinds.
I would know more about that. I don't really do native fish.
Yeah,
so much.
We got bluegill.
I did a little bit of research on it. We had a guy at our club talk, and then I did some looking into it, and then I was like,
that was helpful.
I don't have time because then the puffers.
Have you guys ever gone hand fishing for catfish?
Noodling? No. Yeah. She has. That sounds like something she would do. Me?
Yeah.
What do they call it? Noodling?
Noodling. Yeah.
Noodling. Yeah.
You stick your hand in a hole, and then the catfish bites it, and then you grab it and you yank it up out. There's like a rope involved too. There's like a whole thing.
That's crazy.
I didn't do the formal noodling.
Right.
Was sticking my hand.
Oh, light rays.
Much more redneck.
Okay.
I'm a literal trash can redneck.
I want a salty reef too. I want one as well. If they could actually have a little ray that stayed little forever, and they probably
stingrays don't stay little.
I'm just saying, if sooner or later when they
they don't
start breeding short body, because everything's gonna eventually be short bodied or balloon this or
glow in the dark.
But you know that,
and then we paint a smiley face on the side of it with a tattoo gun.
What up, fool? I told you.
There's fun.
He probably was waking up from his nap or getting his teeth adjusted. Man? Yep.
I thought Maida had him on punishment.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, look, listen here. I appreciate you, Miss Haley, for allowing your cat to
he'll claw you.
To claw me right now.
He's going to
and for allowing for everyone to grill you on the hot seat in this wonderful immaculate thing. Is there any last questions? Because we have a few more minutes, but I do want to do a fish room tour of her whole entire thing. So I don't want to do
like walk around and talk and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's really gonna happen. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be so much, but it's just it wasn't too bad. So you won't have to be in the camera or anything.
I mean, I can do whatever.
Whatever.
But you guys in the Let's Watch show. Make sure you guys go to Oddball Aquatics. Check her out, man.
Yeah. So I got a last few more things. We need to get Miss Madfish Diva up to her watch time. So do me a huge favor and go ahead and run her playlist. And we also have Mr. B as well. And then we also have a few people that need to get up to a certain milestone as well. I know Larry D is almost to 1,000, and I know as well Thirsty Rabbit. So do me a huge favor and go over there if you're not. And then as well, Mr. Nathan did pass away, and I know a lot of people probably wasn't aware of this or not. And I did want to say this in the beginning of the show to bring anyone down or anything, but this was a positive stream. But shout out to those who have said their condolences to Nathan and everyone. Nathan was a big supporter to everyone.
I gotta go deal with a small child.
So go ahead and do what you need to do. So for those who did know Nathan and was very close to him, we do appreciate everyone that was there for those final moments of the live streams that he always did, that when he was just sitting there and people needed to talk to him. So, and for those times that I was there, he always, like Aqua said, was welcoming them and with open arms. So as always, y'all, be kind and be courteous, because you never know. Life is short. So as always, y'all, take it easy. We will see y'all next week. And I don't know if I'm going to be in this or in a different scene, because this is crazy. As Haley,
we got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I got to get to this. Oh,
you doing the tour?
I got to start doing the fish room tour. So, all right, y'all. Okay. Everybody, peace out.
Peace.